It is the Ford 300 season finale for the NASCAR Nationwide Series at the Homestead-Miami Speedway. Sun setting, tracks cooling, conditions changing, drivers and crew chiefs talking.
What are you doing in the right rear?
Let's take a little bit of air out.
A little bit of air out did not help anybody at Texas. They did it on the Cup side. It did not help anybody at Texas. Let's try track bar down. See what it does. You think that'll help it enough?
Oh yeah, that'll help you.
With Rusty, Ray, and Brad, as we listen to Kyle Busch and his crew chief Jason Ratcliffe talk about what to do to adjust with the cooling conditions.
Yeah, right now, this is really good, the conversations they had. Look at, they're putting the track bar down in the right rear. They listened to the driver, what he had to say. But, Ray, one thing I'm looking at, though, this track is really cooling down right now, but it looks to me like they've really been struggling up there in 3 and 4.
Yeah, and Rusty, the reason for that is the turn 1 and 2 right now is shaded because of where the sun's at, but the sun is still shining on turn 3 and 4. And what Kyle was talking about with that tire, he knows that this is a Texas tire, and air didn't help it there.
Restart. Jason Keller did not pit under this caution. He is the leader in the 27 car. Probably not for long. Not with Kyle Busch outside of him.
Get some good opportunity to get on TV and run up front, hopefully for 3/4 of a lap, but yeah, it didn't work very long.
So Kyle and Carl back out in front, 4 wide on the back stretches. We go back to the booth, and Marty, DJ, and Andy.
Yeah, we were all dancing up here as the 88 was getting squeezed a little bit there. And take a look. He took only fuel, but remember also he had that stop earlier. And for Jason Keller, of course, he's getting a little TV time because that's his last ride in that car this year and possibly forever.
Yeah, we're hearing when they were in the pits, they did take some air pressure out of one of the tires on the 88 car just to make an adjustment. But the 6 of Darnell and 88 of Keselowski both didn't take tires that last round. The other cars you see, like Ryan Newman, Joey Logano, the cars around them did get 4 new tires.
Well, look at Darnell. I'll tell you, he's got himself a little race car here. This backup has really come to life. He's on the high line right now. Jeff Burton got the bottom rail, and there was Ryan Newman trying to squeeze in between, couldn't get it done.
Yeah, you see that 6-car wiggle a little bit up there. He'll be able to hang on for a few more laps up in here, but these new tires and these other guys, it's going to take over. But Darnell's doing a nice job. Shannon?
It was wedge and fuel for Darnell on that last pit stop. He said the car started off a little bit free, and now it's going a little bit tight. Guys, he's failed to finish the last 2 races he started in. Started 41st, so he is definitely looking for a good run here today.
And another guy with a future very much in doubt. Take a look just behind them as you see Joey Logano on the low line trying to get underneath the 88 of Brad Keselowski, and that is for 6th and 7th. So there's 5th, 6th, and 7th right on your screen. Not missing anything up front. Kyle Busch's lead over Carl Edwards is 7/10 of a second. This is the best battle on the racetrack. And Justin Allgaier, as it looks like the report we're getting is that Steve Wallace may have gotten into the back of Allgaier, gotten him loose a little bit. Let's go back and take another look.
You can see here Steve Wallace right on the bottom. Justin Allgaier doesn't give Steve much room right there.
He did. He looked like he was trying to protect that bottom line, and just Stephen Wallace had that nose in there.
Just a little racing contact, no harm.
It costs Allgaier several positions. There's Scott Speed as he's trying to go underneath the 88 of Brad Keselowski. And that is for 7th.
And right now for Brad, all he really wants to do is just try to hang on, try not to lose too many spots, because they tried to just stay out right here on these tires and save a set for later.
And if you want to look just a little bit further back, there is the 11, Denny Hamlin, coming up on the 88. Will they tangle this time around? Let's go on more with Brad. Get an up-close, personal kind of look.
Now, I say his opportunity is not going to get a lot better than it is right now, Dale, if he wanted to pay him back.
No, if he had any intention, yeah.
He's got tires, and Brad doesn't have tires, so kind of got him in a little vulnerable position.
Well, and you heard Denny say at the beginning of the broadcast during countdown, his first priority is he has a car capable of winning this race. If the opportunity presents itself to take care of business as far as the 88, then he said, okay, I'll take care of business, but I've got to worry about winning the race first.
Yeah, what he means there, he doesn't want to put himself in a bad spot by, just going out here and trying to wreck this car. And if he's going to do it, he wants to give himself an out.
Yeah, and you also have he's racing for a team that's trying to get sponsorship for next year. And see the second spot here changing hands.
That's right, Jeff Burton. That
There
car
he
has
goes.
come to life.
Keselowski's around.
Whoa!
Right off the front bumper of Denny Hamlin.
Keselowski goes around.
Hold the brake. You got some cars coming here. Let it roll, let it roll, let it roll, let it roll.
Okay, well, he didn't get it done
Boys,
good
we gotta
enough.
have 4 tires. Take it easy.
That's David Ruderman that
Well, we
got
can-
slowed down good enough in the 32. Nobody else gets tagged in this.
Well, my point is Keselowski didn't hit anything. What a job he did spinning that car.
That boy will never learn. He didn't do it good enough.
That's right, he did.
That was fun. Give me 4 tires. I'll be all right. Watch my fenders, TJ. Don't let me tear them up. Yeah, 10-4.
He was 8th at the time.
2 spins in 34 laps, so he's going to be out of tires before we get to the end of this race.
Yeah,
I'll go down there and buy him another set.
Yeah. If it were that simple.
That
Let's
was
see what
cool.
happens right here.
Yeah, here, he does it. Right off the corner.
Yeah. Not much doubt in what went on right there, guys.
I guess we need to get a camera on the 11 car, and we see Carl Edwards on pit road.
On you.
See
Hold
Carl.
the brake. Just hold the brake. You got some cars coming here. Let it roll, let it roll, let it roll, let it roll. Hold the brake, let it roll.
Well, there's Brad coming in. Now, Carl is on pit road, and pit road is closed. What's going on, Vince?
Well, after that last yellow, as Carl Edwards was back out on the track, his spotter noticed that the front valance, the valance there on the front end, had been pinched inside. It looked like maybe Carl had run over a piece of debris. So they felt like they didn't want to, at the time, take the chance to come in under green because they didn't think it was going to hamper them too much. Thought they'd get a yellow. They got it right on time. Carl says, let's come in and fix it. I don't mind going to the back of the line, especially early in the race, but let's get it fixed so it doesn't hamper our aerodynamics once we're out on the racetrack. So that's what they're doing, fixing that front balance, filling it up full of fuel, and back out for Carl Edwards. Dave Burns?
And Brad Keselowski on pit road to get these 4 tires changed. From the looks of the reactions down here, this is not unexpected by this team. One thing to note, though, this is the 3rd set of tires going on this car, and they get a limited number for the race weekend. I know they may be able to turn some in if they fail, but I'm not sure that's the case if you're spinning down the racetrack.
That's a great point as far as the tires and how far he'll be able to go. Remember, we still have 164 laps of racing left. Take another look.
Well, Denny Hamlin holds good to what he said he was going to do. He said he was going to take care of business, and right here it is.
And I guess the one question I have, did he do any damage to the front of his car?
It didn't really look like that he got anything. That's the strongest part of your car, too.
Now, this is Brad Keselowski's crew. They're handling it pretty well. Got to hand it to them.
Well, they said they were going to be okay. Here's a view from high above the Goodyear blimp.
Keselowski does a great job not to hit anything.
Yeah, it's not going to happen many times.
That boy will never learn. He didn't do it good enough.
We heard him.
That was fun. Give me 4 tires. I'll be all right. Watch my fenders, TJ. Don't let me tear them up. Yeah, 10-4.
That was just in case you didn't hear it the first time. And as Brad comes back in, we're still under this 3rd caution. It's going to give us a chance to squeeze in a commercial break, and we have just found out that Denny Hamlin is going to get black flagged and held 1 lap for aggressive driving. So it is going to cost him a chance at possibly winning this race. His best finish in 6 starts in 09 was 11th last week, and this isn't going to help it at all. We can also tell you that the 81 gets the lucky dog of Blake Cook. Remember, he brought out the other red caution period we had, our 2nd one. And there he is. And the message from NASCAR is this is now enough. They have warned both cars, the 11 and the 88. There will be no more of this today. Now, he could get that lap back eventually through the lucky dog, but we'll have to find out. Stay with us. A lot more still to come here at the Ford 300.